Have you ever experienced the weight of anger, its burning grip on your thoughts and emotions? What happens when anger consumes us? In Buddhism, anger is seen not just as a fleeting emotion, it is actually regarded as a powerful emotion that, when left unchecked, can lead to suffering for oneself and others. Yet within this ancient tradition, there are profound teachings and practices that offer a pathway to understanding and transforming anger into peace and compassion. Join us as we explore what Buddhism teaches about anger and how we can apply these lessons to cultivate mindfulness and lead a more meaningful life. If you are enjoying this video and want to support this channel, I invite you to leave a like, subscribe to the Waves of Wisdom channel, and share this beautiful story with your friends. And if you want to share your thoughts with us, you can leave a comment below and tell us your experience. And now to our video. According to ancient wisdom attributed to Buddha, clinging to anger resembles gripping a burning coal with the intention to hurl it at another person, yet it is oneself who suffers the burns. This insightful teaching serves as a powerful reminder of anger's harmful consequences. Have you ever experienced the pain of anger and sought ways to relinquish it in order to discover serenity? In this video, we will delve into 7 enlightening Buddhist teachings designed to assist you in letting go of anger and nurturing inner tranquility. Number 1. The root of anger is ignorance. In Buddhism, anger finds its roots in ignorance, which denotes a misunderstanding of reality's true nature. This misunderstanding distorts our perception of the world, fostering unrealistic expectations and attachments. For instance, we may anticipate perpetual kindness from others or unbroken success, and when reality fails to align with these expectations, frustration and anger arise. Buddha emphasized that all wrongdoing stems from the mind. Transforming the mind through wisdom and understanding can mitigate wrongdoing. This transformation involves recognizing life's inherent fluctuations, acknowledging that everyone faces their own challenges, and understanding the constant flux of existence. Embracing these truths enables us to relinquish unrealistic expectations and attachments, thereby dispelling the ignorance that fuels our anger. By cultivating wisdom through the teachings of Buddhism, we develop a clearer, more tranquil mind. This clarity helps us respond to circumstances with greater patience and compassion, fostering inner peace and reducing the grip of anger on our lives. Number 2. Self-reflection is your superpower. Self-reflection emerges as a potent tool in Buddhist philosophy, echoing the Buddha's teaching that the mind shapes our reality. What you think, you become. By dedicating time to introspection, we can illuminate the origins and patterns of our anger. This practice involves setting aside regular moments to quietly ponder our daily experiences, reactions, and behaviors. During self-reflection, we observe our thoughts and emotions without passing judgment. For instance, if we frequently experience anger in specific situations, we can explore why this occurs. Are we feeling threatened, misunderstood, or disrespected? Understanding these underlying triggers provides clarity on our anger. With this awareness, we can address the root causes and consciously choose how to respond. Rather than reacting impulsively, we learn to pause and select a more considered course of action. Over time, this practice nurtures greater self-control and emotional resilience, diminishing both the frequency and intensity of our anger. Number 3. Use mindfulness to channel your anger. Mindfulness stands as a fundamental practice in Buddhism, involving complete awareness of the present moment, observing our thoughts, emotions, and sensations without any judgment. Through regular meditation and daily mindfulness exercises, we create a mental space where we can observe the emergence of anger. This practice helps us recognize anger as a transient experience rather than a permanent aspect of ourselves. When we sense anger building within us, mindfulness enables us to pause and take a deep breath. This moment of awareness allows us to refrain from reacting impulsively. Instead of suppressing our emotions or reacting aggressively, we can acknowledge our anger and choose a more constructive response. For instance, we might opt to step away from a heated situation, communicate calmly about our feelings, or engage in soothing activities like deep breathing or a brief meditation. Buddha stressed the significance of mindfulness in managing emotions, stating, "You will not be punished for your anger. You will be punished by your anger." This implies that the true harm of anger lies in the suffering it causes us internally, rather than any external consequences. By practicing mindfulness consistently, we can alleviate this suffering and foster a more peaceful state of mind. Number 4. Embrace stillness and silence. In Buddhism, stillness and silence hold significant power. Embracing these moments creates a space within us for inner calm and clarity. This practice enables us to approach anger with patience and understanding, rather than reacting impulsively. When we embrace stillness and silence, we allow our minds to settle and our thoughts to clear. It's akin to allowing muddy water to settle and become clear by not disturbing it. In these quiet moments, we can observe our emotions without becoming overwhelmed by them. This perspective allows us to see situations more clearly and understand them from a different angle. Through regular practice of stillness and silence, we train ourselves to pause before reacting. Instead of responding immediately with anger, we give ourselves a moment to breathe and choose a more thoughtful and compassionate response. This simple yet profound practice has the potential to transform how we navigate anger and conflict in our daily lives. As the great Buddha said, "Better than 1,000 hollow words is one word that brings peace." Embracing stillness and silence helps us discover that word of peace within ourselves. Number 5. Gratitude is a powerful antidote. Gratitude serves as a powerful practice that can counteract anger by shifting our focus to the positive aspects of our lives and fostering appreciation for what we have. This shift from negativity to positivity helps dissolve feelings of anger and resentment. When we cultivate gratitude, we actively seek out things to be thankful for. This practice encourages us to recognize and appreciate the small joys and blessings in our daily lives. It could be as simple as appreciating a sunny day, a kind word from a friend, or the food we enjoy. By regularly acknowledging these positive experiences, we train our minds to prioritize the good rather than dwelling on sources of anger or dissatisfaction. Gratitude also involves acknowledging the efforts and kindness of others. When we express thanks and appreciation to those around us, we not only strengthen our relationships, but also reduce feelings of resentment and anger towards others. This positive interaction not only boosts our own happiness, but also enhances our overall emotional well-being. There are various ways to practice gratitude, such as maintaining a gratitude journal where we jot down things we're thankful for each day. This simple act can profoundly impact our mindset and emotional state over time. Taking a few minutes daily to reflect on our blessings helps develop a more optimistic outlook on life, transforming how we perceive and react to the world around us. Another effective method is gratitude meditation, where we focus on the things we appreciate and send positive energy towards them. This practice nurtures a deep sense of appreciation and contentment, countering negative emotions like anger. Buddha emphasized the importance of gratitude in his teachings, stating, "Thousands of candles can be lit from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened. Happiness never decreases by being shared." This insight underscores how sharing our gratitude and happiness multiplies our own joy and diminishes negative emotions like anger. By practicing gratitude regularly, we can cultivate a positive mindset, leading to a more peaceful and fulfilling life. This simple yet profound practice helps transform anger into appreciation and fosters a deeper sense of happiness and contentment. Number 6. Trust the natural order and let go of control. One of Buddhism's fundamental teachings is impermanence, which underscores that everything in life is constantly changing and nothing remains static. This lesson teaches us that attempting to control every aspect of our lives is not only futile, but also a source of frustration and anger. When we cling to the belief that we can manage and control all outcomes, we inevitably set ourselves up for disappointment. Life's inherent unpredictability means that Buddhism encourages us to trust the natural order of things and let go of our impulse to control. This involves embracing life's flow with an open heart and mind, accepting that we cannot foresee or control every occurrence. This shift in perspective can greatly reduce stress and anger arising from unmet expectations. By acknowledging that we cannot control everything, we redirect our focus to what we can manage, our reactions, thoughts, and behaviors. This mindset helps us remain calm and centered, even when circumstances don't unfold as planned. For example, when someone's actions upset us, instead of reacting with anger, we can choose to accept their behavior as part of the diverse spectrum of human actions. Acceptance doesn't mean condoning harmful behavior, but rather maintaining inner peace and responding thoughtfully. Trusting the natural order also entails relinquishing our ego's need for everything to align with our desires. Our ego often drives us to control situations, to shield ourselves from discomfort, or ensure things go our way. However, this desire for control stems from a false sense of security and power. Letting go of this need liberates us from constant anxiety and anger when circumstances inevitably deviate from our expectations. Moreover, trusting the natural order involves recognizing and respecting the interconnectedness of all things. In Buddhism, everything is interdependent, and our actions have far-reaching consequences. By understanding this interconnectedness, we approach life with humility and openness, knowing that we are part of a larger, ever-changing whole. As we learn to let go and trust life's flow, we discover profound peace. We no longer feel compelled to react impulsively out of anger or frustration, because we acknowledge that not everything is within our control. This acceptance fosters a deep sense of freedom and reduces our inclination to respond with anger. This concept resonates in one of Buddha's teachings. To enjoy good health, to bring true happiness to one's family, to bring peace to all, one must first discipline and control one's own mind. If a man can control his mind, he can find the way to enlightenment, and all wisdom and virtue will naturally come to him. This quote underscores that true mastery lies in controlling our own minds rather than attempting to control the external world. By letting go of our need to control every situation, we allow ourselves to experience life as it unfolds, embracing its unpredictability and beauty. This approach not only preserves our peace of mind, but also enhances our ability to gracefully navigate life's challenges. One practical way to apply this lesson is through meditation. Meditation helps us cultivate deeper awareness of our thoughts and emotions, enabling us to observe them without becoming entangled. Through regular meditation, we learn to release attachments to specific outcomes and cultivate acceptance of whatever arises. This acceptance nurtures trust in the natural order of things. Reflecting on life's impermanent nature further reinforces our trust in the natural order. Recognizing that everything, including our struggles and difficulties, is transient, encourages a more relaxed and open attitude toward life. This perspective empowers us to let go of our need for control and embrace each present moment with equanimity. In our daily lives, we can practice letting go by becoming more mindful of our reactions to events and situations. Instead of immediately attempting to fix or control unexpected developments, we can pause and reflect. We can assess whether the situation is within our influence or beyond our control. If it's beyond our control, we can practice acceptance and let go of our need to manage it. Trusting the natural order also involves having faith in the process of life. This faith doesn't denote passivity or fatalism, but rather confidence that events will unfold as they are meant to, and we possess the strength to handle whatever comes our way. This faith empowers us to confront uncertainties with courage and resilience. By integrating these practices into our lives, we gradually cultivate trust in the natural order and relinquish our need for control. This trust brings profound peace and diminishes anger and frustration arising from attempts to manage everything. We become more adaptable, compassionate, and at ease with life's ebb and flow. Trusting the natural order and relinquishing control is a profound lesson from Buddhism that helps us manage anger and discover inner peace. By accepting life's impermanent and interconnected nature, we release our compulsion to control every aspect of our existence. This acceptance enables us to respond to life's challenges with grace and equanimity, reducing our inclination to react with anger. Embracing this journey with an open and calm heart allows us to find deep peace and freedom. Number 7, the power of forgiveness. Forgiveness holds a central place in Buddhist practice, playing a crucial role in our journey toward inner peace. In Buddhism, it is recognized that holding on to anger and grudges is ultimately harmful primarily to ourselves. When we harbor resentment, it's like carrying a heavy burden that weighs down our spirit and clouds our judgment. This persistent anger can lead to physical and emotional stress, negatively affecting our overall well-being. The metaphor of holding on to anger as grasping a hot coal to throw at someone else illustrates that we end up harming ourselves more than the person who may have wronged us. Anger and grudges create a toxic environment within our minds and bodies, leading to increased stress, anxiety, and even physical ailments. The longer we cling to these negative emotions, the more they consume our thoughts and energy. Practicing forgiveness is a conscious choice to release this burden. It doesn't mean condoning harmful actions or forgetting the wrongs done to us. Rather, it means letting go of the toxic emotions tied to these actions. This act of letting go is transformative, allowing us to move forward without the chains of past grievances holding us back. It enables us to reclaim our emotional and mental space, fostering a sense of freedom and inner tranquility. Opening our hearts to forgiveness cultivates compassion and understanding. It helps us recognize the humanity in others, understanding that everyone makes mistakes and deserves the opportunity to make amends. This perspective fosters empathy, enabling us to connect more deeply with others and cultivate harmonious relationships. We become more resilient, capable of facing life's challenges with grace and equanimity. Forgiveness also brings immense peace and freedom. When we release anger and resentment, we liberate ourselves from the mental and emotional turmoil they cause. This liberation leads to a more serene and balanced state of mind, allowing us to experience life with greater clarity and joy. Our interactions become more positive, and we attract positivity into our lives. As Buddha wisely said, holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. This quote encapsulates the essence of forgiveness. By releasing anger, we prevent it from poisoning our own lives and open the door to true inner peace and happiness. Embracing forgiveness is a profound act of self-care that nurtures our soul and promotes overall well-being. It's a healing journey, not just for ourselves but also for our relationships and the world around us. In Buddhism, the practice of forgiveness is intertwined with the concept of karma. Holding on to anger and resentment can lead to negative karma, affecting our future experiences. By forgiving, we cleanse our current state of mind and create positive karma that benefits our future. This karmic perspective adds a deeper dimension to forgiveness, encouraging us to act with compassion and wisdom. Additionally, forgiveness can be a powerful tool for conflict resolution. Approaching conflicts with a mindset of forgiveness enables us to find peaceful and constructive solutions. This approach not only resolves immediate issues, but also strengthens relationships, fostering trust and mutual respect. Forgiveness is also linked to self-forgiveness in Buddhism. Often, the hardest person to forgive is ourselves. We may hold on to guilt and self-blame for past mistakes, which can be just as damaging as holding grudges against others. Buddhist teachings encourage us to practice self-compassion and forgive ourselves, recognizing that we are all human and capable of growth and change. Self-forgiveness is a crucial step in achieving overall emotional and spiritual well-being. Forgiveness fosters a sense of community and interconnectedness. When we forgive, we acknowledge our shared humanity and the interdependence of all beings. This understanding helps us cultivate a more compassionate and inclusive outlook, promoting peace and harmony within our communities. The power of forgiveness in Buddhism is immense and multifaceted. It is a practice that liberates us from the burdens of anger and resentment, allowing us to experience greater peace, compassion, and happiness. By embracing forgiveness, we transform our inner and outer worlds, creating a ripple effect of positivity and healing. As we progress on our spiritual journey, let's heed the profound wisdom of Buddha. Holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. Let us consciously choose forgiveness and embrace the boundless love and compassion it brings. By integrating these 7 Buddhist teachings into our lives, we can fundamentally shift our relationship with anger and nurture a more peaceful and compassionate existence. Thank you for watching. If you found this video beneficial, please like, share, and subscribe for more content on living mindfully and meaningfully. Until next time, remain calm and stay mindful.